Offense won 102-92.
What are we doing? Okay.
You drew quite a crowd today. What's going on?
They knew you were here, AJ. I'm going to sell a 50-50 next time. So just get us your schedule for the rest of the
This was a day for that.
This was a day. We had a coaches clinic, actually, and we had a great turnout. It was our biggest coaches clinic turnout. We had some really good speakers, Mark Speckman, Chris Casey from Aloha, Craig Howard is a new coach of Southern Oregon, and Tony Dungy, so it was a good group. So
how many coaches do you think you had at that?
We had over 300, so it was a good group.
Chip, with how many running backs you have and how good your backfield is, does that allow you to be more creative as a coach in what you do with
and I'm going to say this for the 17,000th time. We have 2 running backs that have played in a football game for us, so before we anoint someone to the Hall of Fame, we need to find out some depth at running back. So Kenyon Barner is a proven commodity, and LaMichael James is a proven commodity, and then after that, nobody's playing a football game for us. So
2 pretty good proven commodities going.
Yeah, but I know how quickly running backs can get hurt. So, and you get hurt and get banged up, it's the same thing. I've been through it, in my first year here when Jeremiah went down. When Jeremiah Johnson went down, and it happens quick. You can't have enough running backs. So, and we really don't have a lot. I think we only have 3 scholarship running backs right now in camp. So, it's really, really important for us to develop and find out who the 3rd running back's going to be, and that's what this spring's all about. So,
do you like what you've seen from Lake?
It was okay. I mean, it was different today. The pads were on, so he didn't break as many long runs as he did the other day. But again, sometimes that's because of the blocking, so we'll see.
Coach, first day of full pads, what did you like did you like the tempo today?
I did. I really liked the tempo, and I liked the intensity. I think they're really learning how to practice and play together and compete, not hit kids when they're not looking, but when they get a chance to face somebody up and tackle them, I think they did a really good job. So, like anything else, we'll go in and evaluate the tape and make some corrections, and it's like you do every time. You assess, and then we'll address when we go to our meetings on Monday, and then we'll come back out here for practice forward. But for first day of pads, I was happy so far. So,
like with Stuckey, maybe he moved up a little bit, or at least he's in the.
Yeah, he's in the mix, but we had kids graduate, so that's just a commonplace thing. So, really the only linebacker on defense, it's the same thing that's got experience at inside is Michael Clay. So Kiko was off last year, with the knee injury. We moved Derek Malone inside. He started outside last year as a redshirt freshman. So the only real experience at inside linebacker right now from playing time is Michael Clay. And we're going to we lost Spencer Pastry, we lost Casey Matthews, and we lost Bryson Littlejohn. So we're going to have to find out how we can develop some depth there. And we're getting a lot of reps, and we're going to see them on tape and see how they're doing. So, but DeWitt's shown up a couple times, so it's good there. But we need DeWitt to come along, we need Derek to come along, we need Kiko to come along, so that we got some depth at that position.
How the receivers looking so far?
Same thing. They're getting there. You got 2 proven commodities, I think, at receiver, and 2-A and Hoff, and then Hoffman, 3, I should say, and then finding out who those young guys are, and that's what the spring's all about. So. I don't mean to say this the wrong way. Everything, footwork, timing, leadership. He had a great first year for us, and I think it's like anybody. You can be Peyton Manning, and you'll be better. Hopefully, Peyton Manning, and I know him, wants to be better next year than he was last year. So he can improve on every aspect of his game, and it seems like he's got a better command right now, and we're excited about that. But he can still improve on everything. So
Kenyon's ability to catch the ball, how does that help your offense?
It's huge. I think that's a great point, Ken. Is he's such a versatile player for us. We can how many different ways. That's our job as coaches to find out how we can get him the ball. Can we get him out wide? Can we line him up in the backfield? And him and LaMichael are feeling a lot more comfortable in the passing game, and that's going to open up a lot more lanes and things like that. Get those guys in space where you're not handing off and 11 guys are chasing them. Guys are rushing the quarterback, and then we dump it down to him. That's huge. Run after the catch is a big deal for what we do. And we lost. Jeff Mayle was great at it. Drew Davis was a great guy with the ball after the catch, so Kenyon may be able to pick up some slack there. So.
It's like he's not afraid to stick his nose in there to pass block.
No, Kenyon, he's everything. He's got all the tools in the toolbox, so it's just a matter of us as a coaching staff figuring out how to use him. But if we use him in LaMichael all the time, we got to give him breaks. So that's where we talked about developing the depth at the running back spot. So.
How much did Eric Daugherty
He made one play on the sideline. A lot of that stuff, I'm trying to get lined up, all the other things. So I know he made the big interception on the sideline, which was big, and then we'll watch the tape to see where the rest of it. And then we get time to sit down and kind of run it back and run it forward, and then really see how they played. But he's another guy. We lost a couple guys in the secondary. And we're going to see who can pick up. We got Eddie back and we got John back, but who are our backups? Marvin Johnson's gone, Javis is gone. We need to find out our backup depth at the safety spot, and Eric's in contention for that. So.
O-line and D-line, everybody's looking at, 3 guys lost on both sides. I think Mark Asper's got a little spring in his step, pretty lead vocal out there.
Yeah, and that's the great part. I talked about it the other day about our leaders got to step up. You lost Jordan and Bo and CE, so now Mark's really the old guy in the offensive line. Him and Carson York and Darian Weems have really not only stepped up because we expect more of them because of their experience, but more of them from a leadership standpoint. So.